Hello YouTube, this is Rohit here and welcome to my art channel. I've always found animation to be difficult for me. One of my goals this year is to make an animated short, and I have never animated anything before. So I figured I would start something small. One of my favorite characters is Spider-Man, and according to me, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was one of the best Spider-Man movies. And the way they showcased the Spidey sense in the movie was phenomenal. And now, here we are in this video, me trying to animate for the first time. I began with a quick sketch of Spider-Man, scanned that and brought it into the newly rebranded Animate CC. Made some few changes in Photoshop to give it a bit more clarity. I use a wacom tablet, so I made sure that the pressure sensitivity was on before I began. I first traced out half of the face, copy-pasted that to give a symmetrical look. Then I hand-painted the eyes, copy-pasted that again for the other eye. I gave a very rudimentary lines for the spidey web on the face. Then I began giving the shadows and the highlights for the face. Once I was happy with the face, I began the body. I painted the red and the blue shades of his body separately. I'm planning on shrugging his shoulders while his spider sense is tingling. I planned on doing this animation sequence for a second, which is about 24 frames. But in traditional animation, every 2 frames contains an image, meaning I'll have to paint every 2 frames, which is 12 paintings for 1 second. And this is called animating on 2s. As you can see here, I painted every 2 frames, which is frame 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. And this is how the shrugging looks like. I'll have to clean it up a bit later. The shrugging animation goes on for about 9 frames. My remainder of my animation would be between frame 10 and frame 24. I had the head and its shadow on separate layers, so I had to convert that into a symbol so that when I move the head for animating, the shadow moves with it. Make sense? Yes, it does. I wanted a squint from his eyes when he sensed the danger. So that's how I'm going to animate the eyes. The second part of the animation will be animated every frame, unlike the first part, because I want this to be a quick action so that the animation looks like he takes time trying to realize what it is. And once he senses the danger, he has a quick reaction to it. Once I've done animating the body and the head, I wanted to give some shadows and some definition for the body. And now beginning to animate the spider sense. The way I planned on doing this is for the spider sense to have a growing effect. So I began painting a smaller string and frame by frame making it grow. So it would look something like this. And I duplicated the last 2 frames so that it would have a vibrating effect so that it would look like this. And I took some time to animate the shadows of the body frame by frame so that it would look clean. So once I was done with the basic animation, I exported this as a PNG sequence so that every frame is exported as a PNG image. That would give me about 24 images. I took those images, imported into After Effects and aligned it every frame. To make it look Instagrammable, I had to give it a contrast background, and I had some rough edges at the end of his hands and end of his body, so I cleaned that up, gave it a contrast background and exported it. My total animation is only 1 second long, and Instagram doesn't let you post any video below 3 seconds, so I took it into Premiere Pro, clipped off the last frame and extended the duration of the clip to about 2 seconds, so the total video would be about 3 seconds. And I posted it on Instagram. And I must say it did reasonably well considering how little followers I have. So I will be doing this on a regular basis and posting onto Instagram. You can find the link to this post in the description below. I had great fun animating for this video. This has been a very good learning process for me. I will be animating a story pretty soon, so like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see such content. I have 2 Instagram profiles, one for my travel and one for my artwork. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you're new to my channel, like and subscribe. I try to post weekly videos of the art I do and the clients I work with. Until next time, see you soon.